So I think we are now officially live.
Cool.
Let's give it a minute. Let me pull up my chat window. I don't know how many people are going to show up. Looks like we've got a few people watching. If you're watching, say hello in the chat so I can give you a shout out. And let's see. We got Vec in the chat.
Oh, what up, Vac?
What's up, Vec? He said, did you see the Facebook post? He put?
Which one?
The one where Vec commented, he said, hold on. I'll find it.
I'm looking right now.
It's fucking hilarious. I think anyway. Where's it at? Must have been the one in FPV Live.
Oh, okay.
Okay, look at me. I'm all unprepared. Yeah, he said, Chris Random FPV has gone out on his own. We used to be legit, man.
Shadow time, buddy.
I said, I was talking to Vec. I said, Vec, you're still legit. I'm the NLRP #1, man. The not legit rogue pilot #1. So
Beck knows where our hearts lie.
yeah. Fuck. I mean, I fully intend to go rogue one day and
Rogue.
completely eclipse him and everything he's ever done.
Ciao, Beck. You hear that?
Total sarcasm. Total sarcasm. He's been real good to me. I wouldn't do that. Plus, we're straight up with each other. If we were ever going to get, I'm not going to go too far on this topic, but if we all our shit's on the up and up, we communicate about everything, so there's no questions with what's going on with us. So
that's really good.
I'm a very loyal person too. It would take a whole lot. I mean, a whole lot to fucking me to be in that situation.
That is true. I've known you for a little bit now, and outstanding dude. And Vec is also outstanding. I'm glad you guys got a good relationship.
Yeah. So speaking of, anybody who doesn't know, this is Detroit FPV, aka Matthew Goddard.
How's it going?
Did I say that right, Goddard?
Yeah. Goddard. Goddard. That is right.
I like having somebody on these unboxings, man, because like I'm really no good by myself. Like,
hey, man. I mean, more the merrier, right? That's what I always say.
Yeah, I like to have at least one person. So I don't have a whole lot of time because we've got my son's birthday is next week, and so we've got a babysitter, and we're gonna do the whole go like birthday shopping tonight. But let me get into why we're doing this. So for those of you that don't know, I'm Random FPV, co-host of FPV Live stream and podcast, hosted on the Vec YouTube channel. Again, shouts to Vec. And I'm just going to do some unboxing. I've been doing some reviews for Banggood for a while, but I've not really gotten anything that was like just so crazy amazing that I had to blast it out to the world until this showed up. That's right.
I'm just the guy that gets to drool over all this stuff as he shows it. Kind of like you guys, but
what's real funny is that like people probably think that that I'm serious. But anyway, this is it's like a Pagoda coffee basically. And one thing I will say that I think is pretty cool. Somebody on the webpage at Banggood like called them out as far as using a Pagoda design.
Oh, and yeah.
So they created it, or they linked the Creative Commons and gave respect to Martin, whatever dude's name is that designed this. So I thought that was pretty cool. They actually acknowledged it at least. I've seen some people talking some stuff about this antenna, about the board's thickness and the distance between. So I don't have the specs pulled up, but I think it's supposed to be 1 millimeter, the PC board. So let's see. Like his design, he says to use a 1 millimeter. And or maybe he says to use 0.8. Not sure.
Yeah, I guess the only downfall of that would just be the thickness, but I mean, it looks like a great antenna.
It's the spacing. I think like the antennas have to be a certain amount
Oh, got you. Yeah.
apart. Again, I'm completely like unresearched here, but I do remember seeing that. So yeah, it looks like it is point 8, 0.7, 0.8. My calipers are cheap, you know. So, but it's definitely not a millimeter. And then the second board is also the same, and the third board is also the same. Shocker. So hold on, let me actually pull that up real quick because now it's going to drive me insane if I don't like actually get the facts.
Yeah, I haven't seen much on it, but I don't. It looks pretty sweet. I know that.
They're supposed to be really durable. It's I mean it's circuit boards, and I don't know if you guys can see through that or not. I can, but it's got like a it's like a it's like a design like this, and if I had another hand, it would be down here. It's kind of like a radioactive symbol or something. It's like the spinning thing. Anyway, they're supposed to be really durable because they're PC board. So I mean, if it breaks, it breaks, but it's not just going to bend and then you lose a little bit, etc. Which I think is cool. But they sent me 2 of them, and I've not had a chance to use them yet because it's been raining for a freaking week. But let's see. So it looks like this guy's the actual pagoda is supposed to be 22.5 millimeters around. So this one is 22.3. And again, my calipers, it's probably right because my calipers are probably off by 0.01, I would think. And he goes on to give shit tons of information about what makes it cool. All right, the PC boards must use 1 millimeter thickness, not the regular 1.6. Correct thickness is critical. If you get this wrong, the design won't work properly at all. And I think I do remember at some point somebody saying you actually can use the thinner PC board, but you have to have them spaced properly. So this one, it looks like there's supposed to be 3.65 millimeters between the two. Let me set my calipers to that, and we'll see. If you figure in there's a 0.2 difference on each side, it should be about 4 millimeters apart to be the same. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you can adjust that. Is that what you're saying right now?
Well, I guess what's important is the spacing.
Yeah, because of
Like, see
interference.
how far
Yeah.
apart they are. So these are on my, again, not necessarily accurate calipers. Look like they're 3.1, 3.2-ish.
Yeah.
So, okay, so a thicker PC board, let's think about this. If it was a 1 millimeter PC board, then you subtract, it actually might be right because 3.65 minus 0.4 is 3.2, and that's what I'm measuring. So the bottom ones are 10.45, what it's supposed to be, and I'm getting 9.9, 10. So again, you add that 0.4 and you're at 10.4. So they may have factored that in. We'll see. I mean, they're like $8 or $9. So durable, $8 or $9. Go for it, you know?
Gotta try it. I'll fly it.
And that guy, I don't think he sells the antennas anyway. I think he just put the idea out there and put out how to do it. So, I mean, unless you're going to have your own circuit boards made like 50 or 100 at a time or whatever, and you know, in other words, you're going to have to buy it off somebody. So, all right. Let me say what's up to Ricksters in the chat. What's up, Rick? How's it going?
What's up, Rickster?
He's a good dude. He's another one of my offline friends, so to speak. So they sent me 2 of those, one SMA, one RPSMA. I think you just want to use those pagodas on the quad. You don't want to do like a TX-RX with them. You just want to do a TX basically.
Yeah.
From what I've heard. So for anybody out there thinking about getting them, just use that. So this was cool. I got this other little bag from Banggood, right? And this stuff I bought when I found out I was getting that Taranis for review. I went ahead and ordered the receiver, the X4R D-pin SB deal.
Oh yeah.
And this was stuck to the bag. It's like these little E-Sheen clip-on antennas.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the press on.
Yeah, I didn't order the So I guess it just got like you can see the label is kind of sticking out right there. So like it was stuck to my bag like this. So I'm guessing when they packed the shit, dude, like it just wanted to come to my house.
Well, hey, maybe you got a freebie.
Yeah, so cool.
I mean, they're great to have laying around. I have a bunch of those laying around, and I'll use them if I need to.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's ironic because I was looking at them. I don't know if I was looking at the Eachine ones in particular, but I was looking at some of those antennas.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the thing that I'm most freaking excited about. Now, I will say this: it came like Switzerland Post, right? So it took, I mean, I think it took 3 weeks or a month. And when the postman handed me the box, dude, I thought it was actually like in a soft case because it felt like squishy, but it wasn't. It was in a box that, if you look, has gotten wet.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so dude, I was like flipping out, seriously. I was losing my shit. So I opened it up, and it's actually still like a little, you can see, it's definitely not like a box should be. It's squishy. But inside of that, it is in its own little case that it comes with. So with that being said, I'm pretty confident the radio's fine. Because it's in a good, good case. It's got the old special edition. You see me peeking out from over here. I got to stay on camera.
Dude, that's all. That's the case alone is beautiful.
Yeah, the case is sick. Because that's like the Evolution has the little cover thingy, which is awesome. But I still freak out just throwing it in a backpack.
Right.
So this thing has its own case. But have you seen these? Like, there's 4 different designs you can get: the camo, the blazing skull, which looks like fire, and then there's this carbon fiber one.
Yeah, I've seen them. They look sick.
All right, so
but this is the special edition, right? So
yeah, it's this is how it came. It's called Rock Monster is the pattern.
If I cry on live chat, will that be weird?
Let's just say when I opened it, my pants moved. It's fucking nasty, dude.
And it comes with those gimbal locks, huh?
Yeah. Well, they're like these little plasticky.
Oh,
they don't really like lock in or anything.
I mean, better than nothing. I mean,
yeah. But it's got the M9 gimbals, like from the factory, the Hall gimbals. The switches. I mean, I've never touched a regular Taranis, so I'm like the guy that doesn't really know. Shocker, But these gimbals compared to the Evolution are definitely freaking nice, and the little thumbsticks are like custom special, like a lot of shit on it special. The one thing I will say that I was a little disappointed, and I don't know if this is like just me being picky and OCD like you were talking about, or if it's something that really matters. But if you look at like where the hydro dip splits, like the front and the back of the case, they didn't really like match it up. You know what I mean?
Oh, there's a break in between.
Like this side, this red part right here, you can kind of see, like, kind of looks like, but anyway, I like the back better. I actually like the back better than the front. But yeah,
that's an awesome design.
Welcome to OpenTX.
The bitch talks to you.
Warning.
Oh, I got a throttle warning. It's giving me the shocker. They probably can't see that shit, but I guess you can change that from like white to blue on the screen. So you can like actually change this color of the screen from white to blue. And let's see, it's got the 5 dBi mod, like the detachable SMA antenna from the factory. It's supposedly all the switches are upgraded from the factory, and it just looks cool. But yeah, I'm fucking pumped to have a real radio,
Rickster FPV said that you can't match up the hydro dip. And I'm wondering if he means that because you got to hydro dip them separately, each the
Yeah.
front and back. Yeah.
That's probably. I was gonna say. I guess the only way that's even might be possible would be if they like took it completely apart, took the insides out,
Yeah.
put it back together, and hydro dipped it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too
complaining.
experienced. Yeah, I'm not too experienced in the hydro dipping, but yeah, I mean, even then, I don't know if it could wrap around the whole thing. You probably had to do one at a time. I mean, still sick. I mean,
Yeah, it's definitely my style, so that's cool. Like, I think they're all pretty cool in their own ways. Like, so that's neat. They're offering the different stuff for different people. But I'm pretty happy with it, dude. I cannot wait. Like, just feeling it as soon as I got it in my hands, and I'm like, I'm a thumber, but I immediately like went for the pinch just to see how it felt, and I can totally see what people were talking about when I first got the Evolution. They're like, oh, you can't pinch real good on it, and stuff. And I was always like, oh, I can pinch fine on this. But now that I've got this in my hands, I can tell that this, like, if you're going to pinch or even try to go from thumbing to pinch or hybrid or whatever, like, this thing is much better for that. So,
yeah, I would slap it in DRL and just try it out right now. Right after that.
I didn't even think about that.
Give the sticks a try.
That's a good point, my friend. So yeah, you get the case, you get the little, standard ducky doo antenna. Get the lanyard with the balancer and a charger and the battery. So it is, I guess, the stock. See, that's what I was talking about. That fucking gimbal thing just hit the floor. But I guess it's the stock, like, what is it, NiCad or nickel metal hydride or whatever battery. Because I watched Josh Bardwell, ironically, just did a like how to set up your Taranis video, which is freaking sweet because it literally, like, he released it the day that I got it. But it comes with an SD card, comes with a battery. I mean, it's ready to go other than a receiver. It does not come with a receiver. So anybody looking at ordering this, I don't know if you can order it with a receiver, but mine did not come with one. So just keep that in mind if you're going to order it.
I don't think the special editions came with one, if I recall.
On the box, like the actual FR Sky box, there's a spot for with or without receiver.
Okay.
But whether or not that's just like a normal thing they put on their boxes, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. So yeah, that's probably, I mean, it's by far the most expensive thing I've got for review. It's a hell of a nice thing. So thanks, Banggood. Appreciate it. I'll put a link in the description, you guys, with my affiliate link, so you can help me out if you're going to buy some shit from Banggood. Click that shit and go. That way the community gets back a little bit, and I will do my best to tell you guys everything I can about this radio as I get to use it. Most of you guys already know all about the Taranis, so it's not like some shocking surprise. But Brian's saying we got a whine and a mic. I kind of hear it, but I don't know. It's not terrible. It might be on their end, but it's not on mine.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
So let me see real quick. I'm going to mute you, but I'll unmute you real quick. But let's just see if it's that way. I can tell if it's you or me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you.
Is it me?
It's all good though, dude. It's no big deal. It's just a little unboxing video, man. It's not like we're not on the FPV live stream or anything, so we're not gonna have to go rogue and be totally legit.
I don't know what it is.
Did you listen to that shit?
Which one?
The quad talk or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll just say anybody didn't listen to it. You make your own assumptions. So this arrived. It's from Australia. So here's a little hint of what's in there.
Ooh.
Spirit Graphics on Facebook. She's the one that's done like a lot of people's logos that's involved with FPV Live. She did mine. She did Snyder's. She did Vex. She did, I think, a couple other people too. Sorry if I'm forgetting you guys. But she's really good. She gives you guys a discount if you're involved in the FPV community. So check her out. She will get you hooked up. and you can get, I think, a logo. I think the logo is around $40 American, $30 to $40 American, and a sticker pack is a little less than that. And I think she'll do a special for both, but I don't know if you can see this. It's like a big ass bumper sticker.
That is awesome. That's great work too, man.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I don't know a lot about, making stickers and shit, but I can tell a good sticker when I get them, and these are definitely high quality. There's my favorite.
Yeah.
And I don't even know, man. Like, I want to represent, like, put them on my car, but then at the same time, it's like I don't even want to peel the backing off these fucking big ones. Just like they're so pretty and big, and
I know. I thought about that about every sticker I have on my soldering station, but then it was like,
well, that's actually something I'm probably going to steal some of your idea there because I'm over the weekend after tomorrow's show, I'm going to spend the whole next 2 days making an area in my house to build and have be able to build and stream and do the live stream, the FPV live stream. Yeah. And at like a corner of my house, I'm going to turn into an L. I got a bunch of wood and it's a computer desk and all this other shit. So I'm just going to have like an actual area for all this stuff. Because right now to build, I have to pull everything out onto my kitchen counter. And then like when I'm done, I have to put it all back. And it's such a pain in the ass once you start accumulating all these tools and, so I'm just going to have a designated quad area and I'll have it gated off so the baby can't get in there and stab himself with a hex wrench or something.
Got to baby proof your quad workstation.
But just to show you like how cool Wendy is as far as dedication, like, so I guess I've got multiple stickers you guys can see here. And when we designed my logo, she gave me like a few different revisions. And in one of the revisions, can you see the color difference there on like the circle, the green, or one looks kind of yellow and one looks green?
Yeah.
So she wasn't happy. This is apparently what she originally got when she did my stickers. And I guess she wasn't happy with it. So she contacted them and changed and sent them another file with like a brighter green because I wanted it like slime green, And she sent me all of them anyway. But I mean, that's pretty cool. That's like good service for somebody that she could have just sent me the stickers and I wouldn't even give a shit. I would have been like, oh yeah, it was awesome, But she went ahead and had them redone, and I didn't ask her to do that. She just did it. So thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, there's cool. The small stickers.
You gotta start having to hand these out, man. I need one of those.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is cut some of them out with scissors and like our little inner circle or whatever. All you guys will definitely get at least one.
Do those come peel off, or do you gotta, like you said, cut them off?
No, they're peeled. They're ready to go. Like,
oh, that's cool.
I don't know if you can see, but there's no edge or like, see, it's ready.
Yeah. Very nice.
On this sheet, and then on the black sheet, it's basically like she just removed the black. You know what I mean? Like the exterior. That makes sense. But they're cut out. I mean, they just pop right out. So. And then you got the little sheets, and then the kind of medium size sheet, and then you've got the big dog. So
you said you get all that for what?
I think she put $25 on the pricing on Facebook, but I think that's Australian. Okay. So American, it's probably like 18 or 20 bucks.
That's awesome.
And I can't vouch like. I was literally one of the first logos that she did. So she may have threw in like how I said, there was two different colors or something. I may have a few more here than you would get in a normal pack, or I may have less. I really don't know. So just get with Wendy at Spirit Graphics. She's on the FPV Life Facebook page. And she didn't throw in any Vex stickers. Wendy, what are you doing? I got to rep my boy. So give some business cards. So I could act like I'm Vec for a day, like go somewhere and hand out a business card. Like, here, call me. The only problem is it's got his info. So
you gotta do the Australian accent when you do it, though. I don't know if you can manage that.
Oh, here's her card too. So here, anybody that wants to get yo shit, yo artistic sticker placement done.
Heck
There
yeah,
it
man.
is. It's Wendy Robinson at Spirit Graphics, and an email is wendy@spiritgraphics.com.au. Spirit Graphics, Spirit Graphics, Spirit Graphics, Spirit Graphics, Spirit Graphics, Spirit Graphics. Just in case you guys didn't know. She even included a handwritten note. Check that out. Handwritten note.
Now that is professional.
All the way from Perth. Which it is cool. It's like cool to know that this stuff was in Australia like a week ago or whatever.
Yeah, that's how the mail system works, Chris. I mean,
shut up, man. I've been locked
crazy.
in my house for 10 years.
It's like traveling through time, dude.
Well, I mean, it's 12 hours ahead there. So it's like, every time we talk to Lance, he's in the damn future.
I know. Or he's outside doing something awesome that we don't do.
And whatever you did, Brian says your audio wine went away.
Nice, because I'm a genius, tell him.
And Dizzy FPV says you can go to the FPV Life Patreon page, and that's where the information is. So anybody who's not an FPV Life Patreon, you should sign up because you guys can win cool shit and support the stream and help us keep doing what we do when we do, how we do, when we do it so well. So we're just trying to stay legit.
Damn, you just went bars on that. That was awesome.
I got a little flow. I when I was in high school, I thought I was going to be a rapper.
Hey, man, I would have supported it.
I even did a talent show and everything.
Prove it.
I'll let the viewers decide if they think I'm serious or not. So
you think random serious?
I got this box. I have already opened this box and done a few here's or there's with it, but this came from my boy Chris at FURC. Him and I have become pretty good friends. It all started from the 24-hour stream where we featured the core frame that FURC did. We talked about that for like an hour, and they contacted me, and him and I have just been talking back and forth ever since, like, a couple times a week. But really cool guy. He's got really good ideas for the industry, and he's really positive. And I respect that, and I respect the way he tries to do business, at least from my perspective. So
super nice guy too. I mean,
yeah. So they sent me the XL pack of the KO5 motors. They're not the fancy like magnesium, titanium, self-prop nut, whatever craziness that they're coming out with, but these are their current available motors. And dude, you can get this 5-pack for I think around $80, which is a pretty good price for motors. I mean, for 5 motors for $80, that's not terrible. And their whole thing with this is they're like no bullshit. They didn't do a whole lot of extra machining, Japanese everything, all that good stuff. So they feel really good. They look really good. I've not used them yet, but I will, and I will make sure to let everybody know. But I've got a feeling they're going to be nice.
I dig the design. I like it simple like that, sleek.
Yeah, I like the black and silver too.
Yeah.
I actually, I didn't know he was going to send me this second part that I got. I just wanted the motors to put on the Chameleon actually. Because of the black and silver design, and I got the silver Chameleon, which I've kind of started building, but not really. But I did put it together. But I thought that would look good with the black and silver motors. And Chris he was like, "Yeah, dude, I'll send you some of the motors, man, no problem." And the next thing I know, I get a box in the mail, and it's got this freaking thing in it too.
Oh, dude.
Oh, so hold on. Dizzy wants to know the size, or no, Ada wants to know the size. So the size on these is, I think, 2505 or something like. It's like they're 5.5s. Hold on. Which FURC does a little weird stuff with their stuff, and I actually think that's cool. Yeah, they're 2205.5.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
Like in between a 05 and an 06, and they're 2400 kV. They should be pretty grunty, I would think.
Dizzy goes, "What the fuck?" Yeah, it's a little weird, but I mean, that's cool, man. Change it up a bit. Check them out.
And they fit the standard mounting pattern and all that good stuff,
Right.
so why not, And on the side of the box, it does show that they've got options for 24, 25, and 2600. I don't know if all those are available, but I also see over here there's an X6, which I'm guessing would be the 2506.6. And then here you've got K-Mag 6.5, and that's the ones that they've got the magnesium. They've been blasting all over Facebook that look crazy. Have you seen those? They've got the like self-tightening prop, and a prop tightens into the freaking threads and all that crazy shit.
It's a great design.
It's
all over the place.
A lot of people are questioning it, but I mean, you know, hey, it's innovation, and I got a feeling. Chris told me they're going to make sure that before that motor's released that it's functional. So whether that means they change it or whether that means they keep it the way it is, either way, they're going to do testing. They're not just going to put it out there. So, but yeah,
something new in the industry is always good. Something different. So
Dizzy says you got a core. Yeah, Dizzy, I got a core, and I didn't just get any core. I got the newly modified, because they've got a new CNC machine at FURC. I got the newly modified, and Chris assured me there are only 4 of these particular style in the world. It is a matte black core. So it's flat. I don't know if you've noticed, but most of them have like a clear resin over them. This one actually has that, but then it's, I guess, sanded and like another resin put over that to get where it gives it like a flat look, which is like, dude, that's my shit. Like my motorcycle's got flat black all over it. Like I'm a flat black helmet, you know, all that good stuff. So, and this is the special portion. See those holes? You pretty much, obviously it's not got anything in it, so you can see straight through it, but they've cut out 3 different sections, and that's to lighten it. And I weighed the frame, and it's 60 grams. And it feels sturdier than a flat frame. Like I can't get it to bend or, I mean, anywhere. I can't squeeze it and get it to do it. Like the arms are kind of hollow, you know. I can squeeze the shit out of them. It doesn't move.
Does it come assembled that way? In the box?
Well, I put that camera in it.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But I'll show you their camera mount, and that's why I put the camera in it, because their camera mount is outrageous. It's got a ratcheting system in it. So you take these 2 little discs, and let me show you. So this is just a standard Foxeer HS 1177 camera, and you may not be able to see, but on the sides of it, where the screws are, there's these little discs, and see if you can see it this way. It ratchets. See it clicking?
Oh.
Let's see if you can hear it.
Yeah.
So it like, you can ratchet it into place, and I don't know, I'm sure that's like a certain amount of degrees per ratchet or whatever. I just think it's cool. You can say your camera mounts ratchet, but I think it's Delrin, and he was telling me like this camera mount was stupid expensive just to have done. But it's you take those 2 discs, you put them, like they've got little shaped. Anybody that's got an 1177 out there, man, look at the mount where you put your screw in. It's got like a half moon with a flat shaped back portion. And those little discs like lock into it. So it's freaking sweet. Like I wish every frame had at least the ratcheting system. Like at least just the ratchet would be freaking cool.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, you could just move it up and down. Is it pretty sturdy in each position?
Yeah. And you could tighten it. I mean, you know, once I got it where I wanted, you just cinch the screws down a little, and it's not going anywhere. Like right now, I've got it kind of, I guess, halfway tightened. So I mean, it would probably fly fine like this. And you know, to get like an idea of where I want it, and then once I figure out where I want it, you just pull off your canopy, which is this 4 screws. And I don't know if you guys know what PIM inserts are, but it's got PIM inserts in the carbon that screws into metal PIM inserts. So yeah, you just pull those 4 screws out. You could, notch your camera up or down, tighten it down, go back to flying.
That's really cool.
But
Dizzy FPV said there's only like one build video out there. You need to make one, Chris.
I will definitely do that, Dizzy. I've been waiting on doing my build videos until I have my build area set up, and it's been driving me crazy. So I will definitely get on it once I get that build area set up, and I'm hoping to do that this weekend. So yeah, big shout out to Chris at FURC, the whole FURC crew. You guys are awesome. I can't talk about what's coming, but those guys have some stupid things planned for the future, man. Like stuff that just blow your mind. I wish I could say, but it's worth paying attention to. I'll put it that way.
It's eating random up inside right now.
Yeah. Well, I'm an open guy. I like to tell people when I know things, but I'm sworn to secrecy, so
gotta abide by it.
They bought me off. I mean, let's just be honest. They paid for me to be quiet. So
I'm totally with Dizzy though. I would like to see a build video from you. That'd be sweet once you get your setup. Especially on that awesome quad.
So you know how most people give you, like, you'll get a strap or whatever with a quad. And I don't know if this is like normal or what, but I got freaking handfuls of them. They got the red stitching, which is cool, and they've got the the grippy back. Dizzy wants to know what flight controller. I'm putting the all-in-one, the one it's like a VTX, PDB, flight controller, OSD, all that shit all in one. A little birdie told me Mindless might have already dropped another package in the mail too, so that may change what goes in it. But as of right now, that's what'll be going in it. And I've got some ESCs on the way. I've got 2 or 3 different types of ESC. It's just going to matter what fits the best in the arms. Because you have to put the ESC. Well, you don't have to. I mean, if you had an all-in-one ESC, I'm sure you could get it in there. But they've got a spot made right here for the ESC to go in. And Chris also said some guys put their VTX in the arms. But the motors, where they sit, there's this little cutout. So you can feed your motor wires in through the arm to your ESC that's inside the arm, and then obviously there's a cutout inside the arm to the actual flight controller spot. So
I absolutely love that idea, like the sleek ideas, Yeah,
it's really well thought out, dude. Like, it's well thought out.
Yeah,
you can tell they put a lot of effort into it. It's not just like, not that people, I mean, everybody puts effort into their frame, I think, but besides maybe the cloners, but it's definitely got a little more than normal. And they got these cool, like, 3D plasticky squishy sticker deals, like decal things. But they're like, I mean, just these things were probably not cheap to make, So you can tell these guys they're doing shit big, comparatively speaking, to a lot of other folks. So what's been going on with you, man? Enough about me and me getting a bunch of free shit. Thank you, everyone. What's been going on in your neck of the woods?
You talking about me?
Yeah.
This guy over here?
Yeah, who the hell else are you talking to?
I don't know. There's some viewers. Maybe you got somebody else I don't know about. Nothing, man. Just, just got done with some exams for my flight stuff at school, in the engineering side of UAS, unmanned aerial systems. And then I started an internship at Interactive Aerial, which is here in Traverse City, Michigan. And they're an awesome company, man. I mean, just pretty much a startup of some dudes that are doing really big things in the industry. They have a drone right now that can, checks the inside of Boilermakers, So, has a lot of sensors on there where it can basically fly itself, not fly itself, but, senses the walls and everything like that. It's all their own design.
Yeah, sonar?
So.
Is it like a sonar?
Yeah, it's like uses LiDAR and sonar, and it's really, really cool. So they're on the up and coming, and they're doing great things, and it's a bunch of good dudes. So I'm glad to be on the ground level with them and do work with them with programming and building on that side of things.
Are you thinking that you're gonna work there when you get done with school, or?
I hope so, man. I mean, you know, the industry here in Traverse City, which is northern Michigan, is booming. You know, in that business with the agricultural and all that stuff. So, yeah, dude, it's going pretty well, and I hope to settle down here because it's beautiful here. But you know, I guess wherever the money takes me. You know, I know they say it's not all about money, but let's be honest around here. You know, you gotta make a living.
So is your girl going to move up there and all that?
Yeah, we're actually talking about buying a house up here. So, I mean, I guess that's getting pretty serious, but yeah, no, she's thinking about it. She went downstate to you know, let me finish up a lot of flight school and all that stuff up here. And so that's pretty much all done. I just passed my last exam yesterday, and so we're all good.
So are you done or
I'm still going for I'm done like on the flight side of things, but I'm still going for my engineering side of things. So, you know, programming and all that. I want to get more in depth on that aspect of things. So taking a lot of programming classes, a lot of you know, UAS based microelectronics and stuff like that. You know, not just for, you know, little guys, but, you know, big scale stuff. So a lot of cool things coming out and happening.
Well, don't spill too much information because we want to try to get you on a FPV Life one day in the future so you can talk more about that side of it. Because I know you and I have had some personal conversations about, you know, about ways to make money in the industry.
Yeah.
And that is one that I think a lot of people, if they knew more about that are into FPV, could possibly use as a way to help at least fund their hobby.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So yeah, especially if they've already got, say, like a Phantom or something, whatever.
Yeah, it's something you can do, like me and you talked about. It's something you can, you know, get certified for, and make it either your living or your side job, man. I mean, and plus like we talked about, the industry is so big. So I mean, there's a lot of different applications to be sought for pilots.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to picking your brain about that one day.
I'm always here, buddy. You know it.
More time. Maybe we'll see what. I know we've got that 24-hour live stream possibly slated to happen again in the future, so that might be a good time to do that there.
I talked to Vic about that just last night or this morning. He said, "Yeah, I gotta wait for holiday, man." So hopefully, Vic, I hope you get on holiday soon. And we can have you on there.
Hell yeah! All right, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you having me on. Dude. Once again, I appreciate you, and I dig what you're doing, so we'll be in touch.
Yeah, no worries, man. Dude, you're a good guy, man. I always like to help anybody out. Like, if, you know, you guys help me out. You've helped me with that, with advice plenty of times. Any way I can give back, dude, that's always awesome.
Yeah, if you don't mind, real quick, if you guys do want some Detroit FPV stuff, you know, let me know. I'm all about sending it out for free. You know, I got some magnets, some stickers.
Yeah, I definitely do. We'll have to do like a little sticker swap. We ought to
sticker swap.
Start a little sticker swap club for
FPV. I mean, you know, pretty cool, pretty simple, but yeah, rock it. It'd be cool.
Cool. Well, before we do dip off here, I just want to say thanks to Spirit Graphics for sending me the stickers, FURC for the frame and the motors, and Banggood for the Taranis. And I'll be doing a review of that. I'll be doing a lot of video stuff with that once I get it up and running. And I'm going to try to shoot it from my perspective as like a person just getting it and just learning it. So that's what I'll be doing. So
that's awesome. That is awesome.
All right, brother. Well,
all right, man, we'll
probably see you tomorrow. I think tomorrow morning, if you're around for the live stream, I'll hit you up in the chat.
Yep. All right, man. I'll see you.
All right, you guys check out FPV Life tomorrow morning. We got Wild Willie, used to be Willard FPVs on DRL, all that good stuff. 10 a.m. Eastern. 10 p.m. Australian, whatever day it is in the future. Random FPV, legitest motherfucker that's non-legit in the legit business of legitness. Fuckers.
Later, man.